The question I get asked mostly in here, believe it or not, is how much is this?
How much is this?
That is the truth.
How much are these chamois?
There are shops which promise to leave customers quids in.
It must cost more to make it what they're selling it. How do you do it? I'll never know.
And they've put many of us under a spell.
That's a pound.
I think it's great.
We're always in pound shops.
I like a bargain. But not everyone's crazy about the pound shop invasion.
They're popping up everywhere.
It's a con. I think with the pound shops, we're all going to need hard hats before long just to be able to make a living.
For the boss of Pound World, it's a cut-price, cutthroat battle for the £1 crown.
We come to work every day, gum shield in, shin pads on, get on with it.
This time, Chris has a super idea to make his business future-proof.
Well, in business, you can't stand still. If you stand still, you're going backwards.
But muscling in on the multi-price market is not easy.
They don't want our money.
Terrible, isn't it?
The staff have got to up their game to make a sale.
I think I've sold myself one.
And while shoppers go barking mad for bargains,
Raincoat! I'm going to be spending an obscene amount of money in your store.
the traditional market bears the brunt of the discounter's dominance.
Everybody's struggling to even make a living in here.
Your business has been in direct opposition to them, you say?
That's sad.
The rise of the pound shop has helped us save our pennies in recent years. But with money tight, there's another type of discount store we've all been flocking to, the multi-price retailer. From scooters to speakers, bags to blowers, with no limit on price, there are rich rewards for the stores. And with the current discount leader valued at double that of all the pound shop chains put together, Poundwheel owner Chris Edwards wants a piece of the multi-price pie.
So this is just a range of the logos that we've been working on.
So he's decided to launch a new multi-price brand.
I think the red and white and yellow smacks of discount.
Yeah, it should say value straight away when people see it.
It does, yeah. It's not that we're giving up on Pound World. Pound World is what it is, and we all enjoy doing Pound World. It's just giving us a second option and, you know, to give us a chance of selling bigger and pricier items.
I think the colours are right for what we're trying to do.
And the name that's got the nod, Bargain Buys.
I think Bargain Buy has a very, very good ring to it. It's plain, it's simple, just tells you what it is. We're hoping we've made the right decision, but like I said, only time's going to tell. Do you remember?
Yeah.
First shop ever.
I know that. I remember that.
It's not the first time he's tried his hand at this type of discount store.
The fact is we've always been into multi-price. That's where I started in 1975.
I worked in that shop myself in the cafe.
Yeah.
I used to get some takes and they used to start mixing the salt and pepper. And I used to just go behind him and dig me the car keys in the back of his neck and said, do that once more. That's when I was fighting fit.
Hell.
Yes, a lot of laughs.
She was a mean bugger when she was younger. She's still mean, she just got older.
Chris plans to open 50 Bargain Buy stores over the next 18 months. Today, they've got the keys to their latest one in St Helens. Divisional boss June is checking it out with soon-to-be manager Yvonne.
OK, so in terms of size, this is about 4 times bigger than a normal Pound World. And this is the basis of where we go with Bargain Buys now. So every unit will be this size. This is a standalone store. This is the very first we've done. We normally go into a high street or a retail park, and this is a gamble because we don't know what this will bring us.
The store may be on its own, but one saving grace is having a supermarket nearby. The only problem is, shoppers will have to tackle a 3-foot barrier.
If he could jump that wall just to show what the customers have got to get over to get in here.
Do it like a flip, somersault.
I'd do it, but I didn't put my trainers on this morning.
Before the new recruits can open the store, they have 5 days to fit it out.
How many people does it take to run off the shelf?
Didn't think it was going to be like this. Like, I thought everything was going to be quite light and stuff. Didn't think it was going to be energetic as this though.
All this hard graft gives store manager Yvonne a chance to check out her staff.
I'm always looking at the staff to see if there's a little sparkle there.
And new recruit Dom is on a mission to dazzle her.
I've always been good at communicating with people. I'm very good at understanding people's needs. I'm always thinking about learning curves. You know, there's always techniques that other people pick up on. I'm very observant. We do recce's and what have you, going around the aisles and making sure that things are in the right place. That's just kind of the way I am. I want to make sure everyone's okay, even staff members kind of thing. You know, they've got to enjoy the job that they're doing.
And Holly?
What can I say that he hasn't covered though?
It could be your strengths as well. Yeah.
He might only be a sales assistant, but he's not prepared to stand still.
You know, maybe one day this or another store could be under my management. Maybe, you know, I'd be the supervisor of this store at some point. It would be really good if I could work my way up and find that comfort zone.
As the sign goes up in St Helens, will the new brand catch the customer's eye?
You set off with the wrong logo, wrong name, you could be sunk before you start. So, you know, we're confident, but, you know, you never know until you get open.
They got it right with Pound World. It's become a household name across the UK. But Chris doesn't just come up with the store's names, he dreams up the branding for his products too.
One of the biggest and most successful ranges is the companion brand, which is obviously pet products for cats, dogs and rabbits, God knows what else. You know, we get regular business from it because they recognise the brand, and that's what it's all about in retail. You get customer confidence. If they buy it, they're happy with it, they'll come and buy the same brands.
It seems customers can't get enough.
Just looking at the bling, look.
Oh, look.
Red one. These are gorgeous.
In Canterbury, a furry fundraiser is barking mad for the pet range.
Ding! Now, you see, this is ideal. So, thank you. First time I saw a pet range in a pound shop, I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, hang on. Fleece. You can't go wrong with a fleece. Yeah. Oh, Julie, look. Oh, this is so cute. I've got 5 bulldogs, and my dogs are my fur kids. And to me, they're just precious. What are these?
Oh, it's raincoats. Oh, it's like a little pack of back, look.
But she's not shopping for her puppy loves. With donated money, she's here to buy big for a local dog charity.
Today, I'm going to be spending an obscene, and I mean obscene amount of money in your store. Fantastic. I feel like Pretty Woman. Extreme shopping, that's what we're doing. I worry about the dogs that are in care, the dogs that are being rescued, the dogs on the street. All the animals, really, they can't speak for themselves. They haven't got voices. That's it. Are you ready, Steve?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. If we come back, Steve, will you do our personal shopping?
Do your personal shopping every time if you're spending £250.
That's a nightmare, isn't it?
I never knew it was going to lead to this.
I love it. You're all barking mad.
It looks like the canines are all kitted out.
Bye, Jane. Thank you so much for all your help. You've been marvellous. Woof, woof.
Thank you.
Woof, woof.
As long as they can get it back home.
Julie, don't. I didn't think. What are we going to do?
I don't know, because we haven't thought it.
Steve, there's only 2 of us.
In St Helens, it's all gone a bit bonkers in bargain buys.
Health and safety's out the window. Refill the dog leads, please.
The clock is ticking to get finished for tomorrow's grand opening.
That one's already smashed.
I was under pressure anyway, but to be the first standalone store was really piled on the pressure. It needs to be a success.
But the state of the store isn't the only concern.
The worst case scenario is there's more staff than customers. That's the worst possible scenario. Stack them there. Just do that about me to them.
Chances are no one's heard of the new multi-price brand, so they're doing all they can to get the name out there.
Do you like a leaflet for bargain buys? Bargain buys?
And they've got help from their very own superhero, Bargain Bob. But with temperatures soaring, who's put themselves forward to be the new store mascot? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No. It's Dom.
I'm going to be the mascot, handing out some leaflets, put on this suit with a huge head.
The ambitious sales assistant has come to save the day.
At the moment, I haven't got the main roles in the company, but I'm edging there, and I'm kind of like, I know I've got the potential to work into that position, so, you know, it's nice to have a little role at the moment that's integral. I'm out on the front line and helping people, you know, be aware of what we're doing and when it's going to be opening. Bargain Buyers, we're opening tomorrow at 10. So, thank you.
He's got all the moves.
Hello. Hiya.
Knows how to win over the public.
Hello. Let's take a leaflet for each.
No, it's okay, thank you.
All right, no problem. That's fine, thanks.
And can deliver the hard sell.
As Bargain Bob, I'm always going to be able to defeat the enemies using the special abilities to bring the best quality at the lowest prices. Hello.
But soon the heat gets the better of Dom, and after only an hour, he throws in the towel.
It's really, really warm. It's very padded, as you can tell. And these aren't my real shoulders, and these are not my real legs. And when you've got this hat on, this helmet, you're literally just sweating cobs.
While Dom dries off,
Wow, look at my legs.
his efforts haven't been in vain.
Sorry, excuse me. We're not open till tomorrow at 10.
With punters taking a peep in St Helens, 40 miles down the road, the rise of the discount chain is not welcomed by everyone. Their success has put a part of the nation's heritage under threat, the traditional market.
People used to treat markets in the old days as a place where you went and bought cheaper goods than you could buy on the high street. And now that just doesn't happen anymore, like, you know.
You get your discount stalls out there selling what you're selling here. They go in there first. It will kill a lot of small shops off. Well, that's the way of the world at the minute, isn't it?
With plenty of bargains now available on the high street, traders can't pull shoppers in. And for Chester Market, the competition is too close for comfort.
As you come out the door, it's there, and it's so close that it is going to have an impact on the whole of the market, really.
There was the 2 greengrocers, now we're down to 1, because he's had to finish and leave. There was a girl across who used to do like all ornaments, all that sort of thing. She's had to go. The old-fashioned market trader, I think, give it another 10 years, will be a thing of the past.
It's about to get even tougher for Chester's market traders as a second Pound World and a B&M Bargains open in the city next month. It's the day of the grand opening in St Helens. It will be the 12th Bargain Buys in the UK, but with so few stores, the worry is no one knows what they actually sell.
Is it food in here? I don't really know.
Nothing can be done about that now, though. Store manager Yvonne has to whip the staff into shape.
Can you grab a brush, Stacey, and start brushing and getting a mop, spot mopping? There's 20 minutes to go before the grand opening. I'm feeling nervous, excited, just totally mixed emotions at the minute.
One bag on here, we need somebody bagging on the end.
Final checks are made before the ribbon is cut. But there was no need to worry because a stampede of shoppers have turned up. And it looks like Bargain Bob has done his job because the crowds are loving it.
Very clean, very tidy at the moment.
It's big, it's good, yeah.
I like a mooch.
Yeah. I love a mooch.
Have a nosy, aren't we? See what bargains we can pick up.
Some shoppers are after a bit more than saving money.
Generally look round, you know, with it being a new store, just see if there's any bargains, you know, or any young men for sale. Or...
You won't get one of them.
I've never seen a store this busy. The only time I've seen anything like this has been at Christmas.
Not only has the turnout stunned staff, the tills have frozen too.
The till's rebooting itself. It won't let a car go through. Terrible, isn't it?
From worrying about shoppers not turning up, the store's now losing them because they can't take their money.
Well, there was a lady in front and it wouldn't take a card, a debit card. So there was a big queue behind and we've had to leave it because it's not sorted out.
Teething problems this morning, all the tills are starting to crash, credit card machine's not working, so it's causing a massive delay. We just need to get customers through them tills as soon as.
Fortunately, the staff know how to keep them sweet.
3 packet of Fox's biscuits.
Oh, thank you. 3 packets of biscuits. Got a free bag full of stuff. Not bad, eh?
Even some of their new neighbours have paid them a visit. And customers are braving the brick wall.
It's going really well at the minute. We had a few teething problems when we first opened with the card machines and the tills crashing. That's settled down. The queues are not as crazy as before, but they're still quite steady. So yeah, we're still here. We're going good.
It's a triumph in store, and round the back a determined Dom is doing all he can to keep it that way. In Chester, Chris is checking in on his brand new store, the second one to open in the city in the past 7 months.
When I come into a brand new shop like this, very clean, very fresh, well merchandised, see the level of stock that's been created, you know, it makes me think we feel quite proud actually how far we've come as a retailer.
And Chris has come a long way since his early days working on a market store.
Hello, Chris.
Hi, mate.
I'm all right, thanks. How are you?
Yeah.
Fine, thank you very much.
Yeah, coming back into a market environment, of course I feel like it's coming home. I mean, I spent as many hours working on the market as running Pound World.
He may feel he's come home, but to the traders, he's become the enemy.
I've been in the market 16 years. Started off here, when I first came, every single store was full. Now, as you can see, everybody's struggling to even make a living in here. Like, you know, I mean, I assume you're from the pound shop, are you? Yeah. There's so many shops like that now that it's killing the market trade, like, you know.
We've lost 2/3 of our traders because your business has been in direct opposition to them, you say.
That's sad. But how do you stop it? You know, it's like evolution probably. And
I admire you for taking the risk, but the problem is it's affecting other little people, other little traders.
Right. Yeah.
It's harsh. It's harsh, love.
Yeah. Anyway, nice to speak to you. Even though it's been a sad conversation, really, and nice to speak to you nevertheless.
Well, as long as you've listened.
Yeah, I've listened,
as long
don't
as you've
worry.
listened.
But my heart goes out to her. I really feel sorry for her. But we haven't opened on purpose near the market to do anyone out of business. We just got an offer for a shop, and if we hadn't took it, a competitor would have took it. You know, it's a shame because, like I said, my whole heritage is the market.
There you go, you're welcome, no problem.
2 weeks after opening, and the tills are still ringing in St Helens. But they can't rest on their laurels. In retail, management is always after more sales.
Right, so it's a poof here.
Oh, right, it's,
A cotton,
kind of rope, isn't it?
Looks quite nice in your house, not too messy.
That's right.
In Pound World, the pound products sell themselves. But bargain buy staff have to work harder to persuade shoppers to part with more cash. But how are they at selling?
If you've got any children and they like One Direction, you could get them one of each and they would be very, very happy, wouldn't they, when you think about it?
It's an alien in jelly, and that's all I can tell you. And this is a test tube alien.
Even the bags, for the lunch bags and the juice. You can pull the angle for squeeze it out the water and just I think I've sold myself one.
Management think there's room for improvement.
We have to mould these people. the scope to do training within the store, especially the customer service. Good training filters its way out to the customers. The customers then get the benefit of our knowledge and then they'll return.
While they wait for the training, June is on the lookout for a new supervisor to help with the busy store. And it's caught the eye of one particular member of staff.
If you know you're capable of doing something and you work towards it, then, you know, fingers crossed you get to where you want to be in the end.
With Dom dreaming of his future in St Helens, the market traders are fighting for their livelihoods in Chester.
I can start selling these to all the traders in the market, because I think with the pound shops we're all going to need hard hats before long just to be able to make a living.
It might be a David and Goliath battle taking on the discount stores, but it's a way of life for the traders. And they believe they have something shop chains can't offer.
190, 245 is your 10. The big shops don't want to know about the canary not being well and the grandchild with measles, but at least we do listen.
All right, sweetheart, see you later. Bye. Johnny's coming in for a swan and duck.
And at the market's pet stall, they're ready to grab the pound shops where it hurts.
These are fat balls. That looks terrible. These are fat balls.
This stall's taking them on by matching the pound shops on price.
We're doing any 3 packs for £3. Pound shop, they'll sell some of the baker's range, but it's not actually the same size bag, it's a smaller bag. You know, so you're thinking you're getting a good deal in the pound shop, but actually you're not. I mean, we are fighting them, you know, and we're prepared for a fight. If we all pull together, we can fight them.
A new supervisor has been chosen in St Helens.
I think I was fast and must have thought I had some form of bossiness about me or something.
But this promotion is a missed opportunity for Dom.
To be honest, he's a nice guy, finished last kind of thing. I feel that I may not get as much of a chance as other people because I am more reserved, sometimes more passive than other people are.
Dom might be down, but there's no time to dwell on it because a manager from one of their other stores has arrived to give some sales training.
Seeing him in action, Andrew's really good at making sure the customer doesn't leave the store empty-handed. If a customer leaves without buying a product, Andrew is disappointed. It has been known where a customer will come in to spend £1 and they'll end up leaving spending £60, £70. Basically, Andrew can sell sand to the Arabs. He's so good at his customer service.
There's nothing this master salesman can't sell.
Have you seen these? They're amazing, honestly. Wipe clean, fantastic, good as new every time.
Some of his sales have already gone down in Bargain Buy's folklore.
A customer came into our store and they were looking for a product to clean the grout on their tiles, and then I recommended that we do a 9-in-1 steam cleaner, and they ended up buying that for like £70. So...
Behind closed doors, the dark art of sales is being taught.
Right, okay, so when we're delivering our amazing customer service, which we're going to do all the time as a non-negotiable, make sure that you greet your customer. Always an option, provide a demonstration. If a demonstration were needed, you let them touch the product, feel the product. When you're dealing with a customer, say, would these features be something that you might take advantage of now or in the near future? Summarise, don't be frightened to recommend a higher priced one if you feel that that product will benefit the customer. Take it as your role to make sure that they go and actually say, do you know what? I was served by Lynn or Dominic or Anne in Bargain Buys and it was absolutely fantastic.
Training done. The time has come to put his students to the test, and June's on hand to role play.
So I'm looking at a heater for my conservatory.
They're only £6.99, so you can take it in any room in the house as well, or even if you had a caravan, you could take it to your caravan in your car.
That was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, really good, yeah.
Would you like to have a haul to gauge the weight for yourself? And you can see
Thank you.
it's not actually that heavy.
Oh, that's good, that, isn't it? Very light.
Very good.
Andrew likes what he sees, and soon it's Dom's turn.
I need a baking tray.
It's squeaky bum time for Dom, because it's a perfect opportunity to prove he's supervisor material.
Right, well, we have these ceramic coated baking trays, and these are kind of like a non-stick coating basically, so if you're cooking things like with skins on, it won't burn to the actual tray and be
Would
quite
that hold
easy.
my chicken?
This particular one might not hold the chicken, but I've got deeper ones.
It's a tough task, but Dom is nailing it.
And it's got these nifty rubber handles if you want to try them out and have a look, see how it is. It's good for gripping, because from my own experience I've slipped it out of my hand once or twice while I'm trying to take it out of the oven.
Yeah, very
But
good.
with the grips it should be a problem.
Thank you.
So I've just been watching this customer service training what Andrew's carrying out, so observing the 3 guys that are doing it. One person that's head and shoulders above the other is Dom.
We do the whole range. You can kit your kitchen out in all our ceramic coated products and all our stoneware.
He could have sold me that quite easily, couldn't he?
Yeah.
Because he covered everything, didn't he,
Yeah.
there? So
Covered
you'd
absolutely
go for a
everything.
multi-sale there, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Well done, Dom.
All right, no problem.
Today's gone really well. I got a few stars out there, some really good selling stars that will be more confident now on the shop floor when they're delivering customer service. A definite win-win for us today.
Four weeks later, June is at HQ in Wakefield to give Chris an update on how the St Helens store is doing.
The feedback was really encouraging. Staff members got 100%. Which was really good. The sales are going up. It's really good. Some really good sales last week. We're anything between 12 and 15% increase.
Bargain buys have gone a lot better than we expected. We're just looking to emulate Poundworld in value for money.
Chris is happy with the progress, and in St Helens, staff are making the most of their new sales know-how.
It's just like on a wire. You got the butterflies on them. There's a decoration like a garland type set of lights.
Dom's still got the X factor.
Cake is going to be a double tier or just like...
It's going to be like a triple billion.
It's going to be a very big cake.
And he's been rewarded with a trial promotion.
It's not bad going from bargain board, the company mascot, to a shop floor manager in such a relatively short time. It's such an uplifting, position to be in to get this opportunity. So yeah, who knows what could happen in the future.
After just 5 months on the first rung, he's climbing the bargain buys career ladder. But one thing's for sure, he won't let it go to his head.
We all learn from each other. I'm not going to take any credit and say everyone should learn from me, because that would be a little bit narcissistic. But I'm definitely somebody that is a role model to some degree.
Next time...
Competition? We don't have competition.
It's all out war in Wales in the battle for Halloween. And higher prices put Chris in the line of fire.
It's a con. The sign says everything is a pound.